Governor, how about the cost to the people? The economy will not grow when a non-wealth producing entity such as government is spending wealth that hasn't been generated by the producers, you and I. The wealth producers cannot stimulate the economy when their income is being drained by increased taxes. The increased taxes will never stimulate a failing economy. Increased taxes will never decrease unemployment. Increased taxes are a cover-up for failed legislative policies, failed regulations, and unaccountability and a non-responsiveness for reform. Suffolk University and Channel 7 did a poll back in late March 2009 that stated 72% of the people would like to have a roll call vote instituted in the government of Massachusetts to remove any underperforming senator, representative, judiciary, or governor from office who is not providing for the will of the people. Under my administration, I will make sure such a thing happens because I want an administration that is run by the people, for the people, and of the people. There's an old adage or an old story of David and Goliath, and I feel as though I'm David taking on the giant of not just the political aspect of running for office, but it's also taking on the party, because you have to run, which is not a bad thing. You have to run and do a primary for no matter what party you run for. But it's funny because the parties will back a specific candidate and they will tear you apart. No mercy shown. I mean, they don't care what it is. They will bring out all of the guns, all the knives, all of the whatever they can pull out of the closets and the skeletons and anything to destroy you, regardless of what your message is. If you're not an anointed by the party or an anointed party member or someone who has gone through, I guess, the political ranks through up into the political hierarchies of the party, you're not considered as anything viable. Hence, that's probably why when I first called the Republican Party that they said, the woman started laughing at me because she probably had some insight into, hey, you know what, we've never heard your name before and you haven't gone through the ranks. Does it matter to you if someone doesn't have a political background but wants to become the next governor?
No, not at all. That wouldn't bother me at all. I have no political background myself. I know what concerns me, and that's about it. I'd run for governor. I have no political background. I have no money either.
20 years from now, that would have been a concern, but now it's not because we're in a different time now. There's tweeting, there's so much things that evolve so rapidly that we need somebody who's down to earth now, and it just seems like the more realistic thinkers, the more down-to-earth people are the people who's less fortunate, because we're the ones that's out here, you know?
Do I have any political experience? No, but does the lack of political experience mean that somebody cannot make good decisions or pertinent decisions? No, because if you look at government, you look at the House of Representatives, you look at the Senate, and you look at the governor's office. Look at all of the years of experience they have. We have 150 years of a two-party system. Do you feel any better off? Do you feel any more secure? Are your taxes any lower because of all of that experience? No, because they just raised all of our taxes. They raised the sales tax, they raised the meals tax, they raised the hotel taxes, they raised the alcohol taxes. They've cut municipal assistance, and they've also cut human services. I had an interesting meeting with one of our senators, and one of the first things that came out of his mouth was, You don't have any political experience. You need to be like me. You need to run for selectman or alderman and work your way up. And you know what? I look at that and say, you know what? Mr. Senator, Mr. Representative, what have you done for my family with all of that experience as running for a selectman and alderman all the way up to your Senate seat? What have you done for my family? I can tell you what you've done. You've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing for my family other than raise the taxes on my family and whine and cry because, you know, well, we need more revenues, we need more money. Well, you need more revenues and you need more money only because you keep screwing up with all of your experiences running from working your way through the political ranks from a selectman or an alderman up to your Senate seat. You've learned nothing. You've absolutely learned zero about what it takes to run for political office. Running for political office means you listen to the people. You do what is best for the people, not what is best for you and your special interest groups. So did all of their experience get you any better off or make you any better off than you are? I don't think so. So I don't think political experience plays a role in whether a candidate is a good candidate to serve the people. Does someone need to be wealthy to make a good governor?
No, they just have to be in tune with the people. I mean, you got to go by what the taxpayers want, because at the end of the day, we're paying for everything, but we have no control over it.
No, not at all. They don't need a lot of money. They just need to get out there and talk to the people and know what the people want.
Well, most of all our governors that we have been wealthy, but no, I don't believe so.
What do you think about the wealthy people who want to become governor?
Like I said, they just want to get their agenda across, like, you know, like any other person who's, see, when you're rich, you're not really in tune with the people. We want a regular Joe. That's why the Republicans want that Joe guy. They want they want somebody who the people could see and respond to. I mean, I can't relate to you if you're wealthy and I'm not, you know what I mean? How are you helping me?
My name is Dr. Gerry Dembrowski, candidate for governor of Massachusetts 2010, and I approve this message.